Welcome to this interview. Today we have a special guest, the President of the United States during World War I, Woodrow Wilson. And now the first question, please tell us about yourself. Who are you, where are you from, what do you do, what was your role during the war?
I'm Thomas Woodrow Wilson, the 28th President of the United States, born in Staunton, Virginia in 1856. I was first a neutral force in the issue of America's involvement in the World War, but later on I made the 1917 decision of America's declaration of war.
Did you contribute to winning the war? Why do you think that is the case?
The United States accomplished the mission successfully. Our obstacles to cease the war ended, as we were now the ones who took the fight home. American manpower was an indispensable aid in 1918, smiting the stalemate on the Western Front.
Indeed. What battle meant the most to you and your troops? Why?
The Battle of Argonne Forest, stretching from September to November 1918, was one of the largest engagements that our Army can be proud of. Over 1 million American fighters were enlisted. Thus, it was the greatest U.S. military offensive of all time.
This was rise to unprecedented level of destruction. What are your feelings on the mass destruction that occurred during the war?
I'm scared by what has been lost in this conflict. The turn of mechanized warfare as the store of arms of the common people led to unimaginable carnage without the Allied cause in the trenches.
What are your honest opinions on the result of the war?
It was obvious that the Allies won the war, but the bitter truth is that this victory was not well celebrated afterwards.
What are your opinions on your 14 points on the post-war order and why? Will your country follow your guidance, yes or no, and why?
My 14 points were an attempt to address justice and creation of stable peace around the war order. They appealed for open diplomacy for oppressed nations, but more importantly, the fashion of League of Nations. My country has not embraced this vision to that very end. However, the Congress of the United States would have given in to pressure from entangled alliances and consequently reject the Treaty of Versailles.
In your opinion, how does the war move forward after this unprecedented conflict in human history? What is your vision for the future, both in terms of your country's progress but also the world?
The world requires us to take a closer look at the lessons obtained from this disaster. I assume that the United States would take on the role of host and the team in bringing about peace, democracy, and economic prosperity. International cooperation has been constructed already, and the peace of future is undoubtedly a job that the current generation should do.
Mr. President, thank you for your time.